Well, hello guys, LEGO123 here. This time doing another LEGO NINJAGO Summer 2016 set review. As you can see, this time it is on the Samurai X Cave Chaos, set 70596. And as you can see, it includes Sensei, Nia, Lloyd, Jay, the Stone Army Swordsman, General Cryptor, Pythor, and General Kozu. So there you can see the front of the box. And then on the back, we can see that includes 3 of the new collectibles. It includes the Techno Blade, the Elemental Blade, and the Snake Staff. And we can see some of the features of the set. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. And so starting off with the new Pythor here. So as you can see, he has got the new Snake Staff piece, which is just the old one, but remolded in this nice trans neon yellowish green. And then it is on the same handle that all of the new weapons are. And it actually makes it quite big because of how big the snake staffs are. So you could probably have Pythor holding it like that. And this is actually the first time that Pythor has ever come with a snake staff. And it is a shame that it's not his own. But this is probably the best snake staff simply because of the colour of it. Anyway, onto Pythor. It's got the same head from the Ninja DBX. And then there you can see the torso and tail detailing. And the back detailing. And quick comparison to the previous Pythor we've had before. So this was the other version of White Pythor here, and as you can see, the differences are quite clear. The head is the same, but it's mainly the torso and tail. So yeah, that's it for Pythor. And so next up we have General Kozu here, and as you can see, he has got the new Elemental Blade, which is recolored in this nice colour here. Again, the same handle there. And then there you can see the printing on the torso and the new upper torso piece, and then the legs. And then removing that, you can see all of the torso detailing. And then there is the back detailing. And he does have a new face, but the differences aren't really that new. So as you can see there, comparing it to the old face, there isn't much change, but it is still pretty nice to get. So yeah, that's pretty much it for General Kozu. So next up we have got the new General Cryptor, and he is pretty cool. As you can see, he's got this Techno Blade weapon here, which is basically exactly the same as Sensei Yang's Aero Blade, except instead of having the Aero Blade on the end, it's got the Techno Blade piece. So that is pretty cool, and it's nice that it's in a chain. And then General Cryptor, no leg detailing this time around. And then there you can see the new face print. And then he has, of course, got the same armor piece that he had in 2014. And then there you can see the torso detailing and the back detailing. And the print on these two pieces is slightly different to the 2014 version. So yeah, a nice new version of General Cryptor. So next up here we have got Nia in her new robes. As you can see, she has got the new shoulder armor piece in brown, which was introduced in Skybound and is now recolored. Same face that she's had since 2015. And then there you can see the new outfit there, which is similar to the 2011 robes. And she's got 2 silver katanas in this piece. And then there you can see her back detailing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that is it for Nia. And then she does have the same headpiece as the deep stone mask, but I'm not sure if the blue's a different colour. It seems like it might be, but I'm not too sure on that. So yeah, that's it for Nia. And so next up here we have got Lloyd, and his suit pretty much is just a 2011 suit. There is pretty much no ZX on this, so if you were to take off the armor piece and swap out the mask for an original 2011 mask that's in green, this would pretty much be a perfect 2011 robe, because he has got the same leg detailing that the others had, and the torso is pretty much the same. The only difference being the back detailing there, which is pretty cool. And then obviously he's got the deep stone head mask with the dark green and the light green there. So yeah, that's it for the new Lloyd, and again, the new shoulder armor piece in brown. And next up we have got the new Jay. And as you can see, he has got the ZX arm there. Basically a mix of the ZX and the 2011 robe. And he has got his hair and the Techno robe mask. So if we just remove the armor and the mask, we can see his new face there, which of course he's got the smirk on one side, and then the back detailing there, and he has got the sad face on the other. And unfortunately, when I got this, for some reason his face was chipped under the eye, so yeah, that's just kind of how it came, but it doesn't matter too much. And that's basically it for Jay. He is one of the few minifigures that isn't exclusive to this set. In fact, I think he's the only minifigure that's not exclusive to this set, because you can also get him in a cheaper set, which is the Ultra Stealth Race. So next up we have the only other minifigure that isn't exclusive to this set, and that is the new Stone Army Swordsman. As you can see, he has got a stick of dynamite there, and then the new stone army face, which is the same as the giant stone warriors. And then you can see his torso and leg detailing. Of course, he's got the stone armor piece in red, and then there's his back detailing. So yeah, pretty cool minifigure, and it is nice that we get him. And yeah, now on to the last figure. So this is of course the new Sensei Wu, which is exclusive to this set. Now this robe is really similar to the 2011 version, except for the fact that the belt is printed on the torso instead of the legs. And so he has got the same face as 2011, so as you can see there. And obviously the same beard. So there you can see the torso detailing. And then on the back, as you can see, he has got the sacred flute in the back there. So that's going to be interesting to see how that returns in the show. But yeah, that's basically it for Sensei Wu. Definitely a pretty cool minifigure, and it is nice that we get him in this set, because this is the only way to get him in summer 2016. So yeah, that's it for the figures. Now we can take a look at the set itself. So before we get onto the actual cave itself, we'll just take a quick look at all of the vehicles. So first of all, I'm going to show you the new jet, which is pretty cool, because it is actually a modular thing, where you can basically assemble it any way you like. So these two bits are pretty much essential for it, but you can swap out these two middle parts. So you've got these two middle bits here, and this can also connect onto the little mini mech. So you can just clip that at the top, and it makes the mech a little bit more strange. I'm not sure why it needs to be on there, but it is nice that you can do that. And then when you do that, you can then attach the this middle section on, and then reattach the back here, and then it gives the mech, this little plane, some propellers and also some little stud shooters down here, which is pretty nice. And then we've got the cockpit there, so you can see a minifigure in there if you wish. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the jet. It's really nice that they went the idea of making it a kind of modular thing. So you've got these 4 pieces which you can of course switch out. So remaking it into this kind of jet. And then you can also, with this version, put this middle piece in any way you want. So yeah, that is it for the jet. Now this mech is pretty interesting. As you can see, it uses the new Nexonite's shield pieces. And you can fold these two bits up, and that is how you can sit Nia in here. So if you take out her swords, you can attach her in there like so, and then close these two pieces up. The arms are also pretty weird, and they are on mixel joints. There's quite a bit of articulation in them, but there isn't really much at the elbows other than twisting around. And they have got these little psi weapons there, and then the legs can move as well. So they are also on ball joints. So there is a lot of articulation in this. And then there is a sticker up there, on that bit there. And yeah, that's basically it for the actual mech. And then finally we have got this little bike here, which is for Jay. And as you can see, it's got the mistake T there, and then another sticker there. And this can roll really nicely. And there's just 2 studs in there to see a minifigure. And it does use the golden elemental blade pieces on the back here as well. So yeah, that's it for the vehicles of the set. Now we can get on to the actual cave itself. And so here is the actual cave itself. Now as you can see, this thing is huge. This is one of the biggest layouts of a Ninjago set we have ever had. But fortunately, to make it easier to review, this thing is actually modular. So you can split it apart into 3 different sections. And we're going to be taking a look at each section on its own. So as you can see, we've got this middle section here, then we've got the kind of front section with the front of the cave, and then this end section here. So yeah, let's start off by taking a look at this section to the left. So as you can see here, this is where the front of the cave is. So obviously from the outside, if you were to look at this thing, and you are on the outside of the actual cave, not looking at it from this way, this would be the front of it. And obviously this is where the skull is, which you can lift up like so. And then we have got these hinge pieces which can hinge out, and they are a little ramp. And underneath there we have got some blueprints for how the jet works, and they just slot down in there. And you can close this down, and this is kind of where your motorbike comes out. There isn't anything here, but what you can do is this bit here, you can twist it, and these lasers pop out, so the cave can be on lockdown. Or if it is open and someone is trying to get in, you can stop them with the lasers. Up there we have got a little robot. I'll just take that out. You can see a nice little robot mini build, so that can kind of help Nia build some stuff. And he just kind of goes up there. And then on the back of this, as you can see, it's kind of got a nice outside. If you ignore kind of this side here and just focus on this, got a nice little desert area. It's got two of the burnt pieces in the tan colour. Kind of gets ruined by this little bit here though. And so spinning this back around to the front, as you can see, we have got a little area with some databases. As you can see, we've got File Phantom Ninja, and there's a Woo Crew post-it note on there. And then there's File Pythor and File General Kozu. This can move up and down like so you can close it if you want to, or have it all the way up and like so. And there are some little stickers on these side panels here, and this is of course where the lasers go. So you can kind of have it on lockdown two ways. There could be something really important in here, and you can have it locked with the lasers there, or someone's trying to get in the cave, and then you can spin this and the lasers will stop you from entering. So yeah, and then how this attaches to the middle part is just with these two little pins here. So that's it for this front section. And so this is kind of the main base section where all of the ninja will do their planning and stuff. And so as you can see, this is pretty big, and you can see the floor there. And there is a little another post-it note there that says finished jet. I'll show you that in a minute. But you can see kind of unfinished around bits here. There's a lot of black bits, but they kind of do get covered up when you add the other sections on, so it doesn't really matter. And then this doesn't really do anything to make it look deserty from the back other than add these two panels here. And then you've got these two sections there. And then what you can do with the jet is back here, you can just slot it on there and then push it down, and you can kind of, that's where you can kind of launch it out into the sky. So I guess this could be kind of a gap in the cave. And then you can also push this down like so you can push it down and have the jet launch up into the sky. So that's pretty cool. And then you can see there we have got an assembly process engaged sticker, and then another sticker here with just some random letters and numbers there. And then here you can see we've got the Samurai X symbol in the ground and two arrows. And that's because, if you've seen my Twitter, you may have already seen this, but there are these two golden bits here, and what you can do is you spin those, and on this side, as you can see, when you push the lever, this side pulls open, so this comes forward, and then this bit opens up, and that will go over to the other side that clips on here. And then when you push this one, this bit pushes down as well. So I guess this could be kind of like an underground part where Nia can assemble the jet. And one thing that is a con is, it may just be how I've built it, I may have built something wrong, but as you can see, one of them does come out a little bit further than the other. But underneath here, you can see it reveals a little hidden compartment. We have got two blueprints, and then a little chest with some size in there. And what these blueprints are for is for the small little mech, and then the little jet, which is the extra jet engine you can switch out for the little wings here. And then these pieces can move up, but it's not really intended. And then to bring this back, all you do is twist these gold pieces and everything will close back up. And then you can also put your little samurai mech in here as well. But there is another storage place for this, and that is on the next section. And so here is the last section here. As you can see, we've got a sticker saying alert Ninja detected. And then we've also got a little map of Ninjago up there. And just like the other one, this can open and close. Then we have got Nia's spare Samurai X armor there. And we've also got this little built up Samurai X logo, but we use it as a Sensei hat instead of the Samurai helmet. And then this little section here, which is kind of open, is where you can store the mech. So that is a pretty nice little storage area. And then from the back here you can see this side really doesn't look too good from the back. And then this is where you can store the extra jet engine. So that just clips onto this bit here, which is pretty cool. And then on this side we have also got a little elevator. so you can move that up so that Nia can get in the mech without having to jump into it. And yeah, that is where these two pins are where the set connects to the other middle part. And up top you can see we have got a little desert area. There is a lot more on the top of this section than the other section. There's a little sculpt in there. And a lot of space to place minifigures as well. We've got a little dead bush kind of thing. And then we've got two little anaconda swords there. So yeah, that is basically it for the Samurai X cave. Now onto the ratings for the set. And so quickly before we get onto the ratings for this set, taking a quick look at the instructions here. As you can see, the same is the front of the box. Then we've got the wing with Lloyd there. And then we have got some advertisements. So we've got the Season 7 poster there. We've got some more Season 7 advertisements, including the new sets. And then Cole RX facing off against Sensei Young. And we've just got an advertisement for the Nexo Knights summer sets. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the So now onto the ratings for the set. Overall, I think this is the best summer 2016 Ninjago set there is. The minifigure selection is really good because all of the minifigures except Jay and the Stone Army Swordsman are exclusive. So that's 6 exclusive minifigures in this. Of course, we get General Cryptor, we get General Kozu, we get Pythor, Nia and Lloyd in their new suits, and then again a new Sensei Wu. And the build is really good, and I really like the modular feature kind of thing. And the set does have some pretty cool features, and the jet is a really nice design, how they've got the kind of two-way feature with the mech and jet. And so yeah, that's basically it for this review, so please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!